It's morning time. I'm on my way to work. I'm actually with my daughter because we was going to get gas. I had to get cigarettes, everybody, energy drinks, the shit in the house. McDonald's, importantly, because everybody wanted it, right? In that process, we ran into somebody at the store. Actually, it was like a damn minefield. There was people everywhere up there panhandling, which that's kind of normal for our area. Everybody's trying to make some money and whatnot. But at 6 in the morning, that's crazy. And the same person who I probably gave $10 to in the last 2 weeks, $2, $3 at a time, asked me today, and he goes, as soon as he sees me, he goes, "Excuse me, bro, I don't want to bother you this early," but as soon as he said it, I go, "I ain't got no cash on me," because I already knew what he was saying. And he goes, "No, I just want a cigarette," which I don't know if that was true or not, but that's what he said. I said, "I don't even got those on me. I ain't went anywhere." And I didn't have no money on me. I had just smoked our last cigarette at the house. I was hitting my vape, waiting until I came to do this to get a cigarette. So we go in there, we get all of our stuff. We come out, I'm pumping gas, he's nowhere to be found. But then, two more people were approaching me since right after that. And I'm just like trying to get my daughter in the car with the door locked. Because mind you, it's not the greatest area / gas station, but there was no other spots open. So I put her in the car first, locked the car. I'm gonna protect her at all costs no matter what. She wanted to go for the car ride with me. Be judgmental if you want. We're used to living in our city. But so what ends up happening, he's nowhere to be found, right? So I felt bad. But then when we're going to pull off, I see him across the street at Dunkin' Donuts doing the same thing at the drive-thru, going up to people's cars in the drive-thru. Well, just now we're at the drive-thru window. I made it to work and I'm finishing that video. So we were at the window. Dude is half asleep and he leans out, says 2213. I said Apple Pay. When I scan it, it vibrates my phone and says oops, because my car was locked and my money was in the other account because I didn't transfer whatever. So he just shuts the window and goes back in. And he don't say shit. But he had only gave us our drinks and then he disappeared to the back. And I tell my daughter what just happened and I'm like, we should pay him. Tell him. She's like, yeah, Daddy, that's the right thing to do. Now, we raised our kids to be like that. Because that's how I was raised. Even though I've acted like an asshole over the years and did a lot of things negative to get my way when I shouldn't have. Trust me, I've paid for a lot of bad karma. But I wasn't raised like that. To have moral, I was to have moral as well. So, I was feeling bad, whatever. She's, saying, yeah, definitely do it. So we tell dude, I'm like, hey, I don't think that went through. And he looked at me like I was crazy. Then he looked at the screen. He goes, oh, yeah. Leans out. I paid it. We could have, drove off with the 2213. But that's bad karma. And I'm pretty sure that's why I've had a lot of good things happen recently. Since like the last couple months, I found money 3 times and a pair of AirPods once. I found a 20, another 20, a 5, and a brand new pair of AirPods on the ground at separate times. Then, on a completely different day, me and Monique hit $500 in one day without even being around each other. Well, she hit $299 by herself, and then right when we got to each other, she said, since I hit that, I want to buy more. I'm like, all right, so we go up there, we buy more. I hit 200. It's like, holy shit, right? But then you gotta remember the one time I told you about, I did a story time already. I helped the dude at the store with $3, but he kept telling me to give him 5. Like, let me give you this back and just give me a 5. And I kept saying, no, be grateful for what I gave you. He kept saying, you got money, man, and I don't. And I got mad. This was back when I was at that time drinking and stuff and doing stupid shit that I'm not right now in my life. And I reached out and snatched it out of his hand and told him he ain't getting shit. So he ran in front of my car, wouldn't let me pull out. Then I went to hit reverse, ran behind the car. So I got pissed, jumped out, punched him in the shit, and knocked him on his ass. And then the guy who owns the store came out like, good job. Everybody was clowning last time because I said, good job, buddy. But, you know, dude's cool. And he don't like people fucking with his customers. Well, the new dude who I've been helping, it's a mixed dude. He's like, probably, I think he's mixed or something. But every time I see him, I help him a little bit. I just didn't have it today. Like I said, when I came out to give him a couple cigarettes, he was gone. But how y'all feel about this? Tell me in the comments. Do you help people who ask you for money? When you go to a store and there's 3-4 people outside asking you for money, but you've already helped one many times and they recognize you, do you help them? Or would you have drove off without paying the money? I want this to be an interactive post video, so let me know in the comments the answer to both of those questions. Enjoy your day, stay safe, stay free, stay blessed.